Hello, my name is Mike, and welcome back to Civilization 5. Last time, I beat Emperor difficulty for the first time ever, and I felt really good about that. But upon looking back, I realized, yeah, I beat Emperor difficulty as Korea, and Korea is pretty much the best civilization in the game, so that's not really surprising. If I wanted a real challenge, I need to beat Emperor difficulty with the worst civilization in the game, so that's what I'm going to do today. Now, there are differing opinions as to which is the worst civilization in the game, but there are usually three of them. Yeah, people usually reach the consensus that there are three really bad civilizations. The first one is the Iroquois here, Hiawatha of the Iroquois, because both his ability and his unique building and his unique unit, they're all heavily dependent on forest terrain. So the forest and jungle tiles can be used as if they were roads, and caravans move through forest and jungle tile as if they were roads, and the longhouse gives you extra production for every worked forest tile, and the Mohawk warrior can go through forest and jungle. Very nice if you have forest tiles. But if you don't have any forest tiles, then they're an absolutely terrible civilization. So people normally say that the Iroquois are heavily dependent on chance, and yeah, if they get unlucky, then their bonuses are worthless, or less than worthless, actually are detriment. So that is why people think the Iroquois are one of the worst civilizations in the game, and I'm not sure I entirely agree with that, because if I do spawn near a bunch of forest tiles, I will be very happy. So I'm not going to roll the dice with the Iroquois because I don't think they're necessarily the worst. Another civilization that people say is pretty bad is Denmark, and I definitely agree with that. Denmark is pretty bad. They have a unique ability that helps them wage war, and two unique units that help them wage war. So Denmark is focused on domination victory and not much else, and domination victory is not necessarily easy to go for. But Denmark is not absolutely terrible. I mean, these bonuses are good for doing one thing. You are good for waging war. Even worse is the fact that their units don't arrive until the mid-game and very late game. So, yeah, until then, you've got not a whole lot going on. They are definitely one of the weaker civilizations, and I don't think I'd like to play as them. But I am always playing on Continents map, and they do have a small benefit in Continents map because they are, again, heavily dependent on how the map is set up. If there is a lot of coastal terrain, they can do quite a few coastal raids, so they're still not the absolute worst civilization. In my opinion, the distinction for worst civilization has to go to Byzantium, led by Theodora. This civilization is just, yeah, it's really bad, especially on higher difficulty levels. They have a unique ability that allows them to get one more belief when they found a religion, which sounds good, except there's no way to actually secure a religion, especially on higher difficulties when everybody already has pottery researched and shrines available, and I don't, so it's going to take me a long time to even start generating faith, and I'll be very lucky if I can found a religion. So that unique ability is almost always absolutely worthless on higher difficulty levels. And they have two unique units, which aren't terrible. A unique ranged unit, a unique ranged ship, and a mounted unit, a mounted horseman. And they both come pretty early, so you could wage a little bit of early warfare. But again, this is heavily dependent on the map terrain, because if there are no other enemy cities that are on the coast, then it's not very useful. And if you don't have any horses in your territory, then you can't build a cataphract. So, yes, not only is this civilization heavily dependent on the terrain, they are also at a very serious disadvantage. So, if we can beat an Emperor difficulty game as Byzantium, I think that we could safely say we've got Emperor difficulty in the bag. So let's do an Emperor difficulty game as Byzantium and see if we can survive. We will play on continents as we normally do, and we will have the standard map size, so 7 other players, Emperor difficulty, and we'll just do a quick game. Let's go! And here we are. This is how the map looks, and I'm going to say right now, not very appealing. I've got tundra not too far away from where my settler is. That's not a good start. I mean, I do have 2 nice tiles here, a stone tile and a deer tile, and 2 luxuries up here, although incense isn't always great. But yeah, tundra tiles, which means even though I do have some coast here, Yeah, tundra. Not great. Not great. Oh, good. Even more garbage land. Even more tundra. Well, I'll settle here, see what's around, and hopefully there's going to be some better terrain up here for me to settle. Let's actually research pottery so we can get shrines available, so we can try and generate a little bit of faith, and hopefully get a religion so we can put our unique ability to good use, but I doubt that's going to happen. Well, I found some ruins down here, along with a unique wonder. What is this? Mount Kailash? Not terrible. Ooh, it generates 6 faith. Well, we should definitely get a settler out there and settle down here. I mean, still, not great. There's a lot of tundra, 2 deer tiles, and some incense, but faith. We need faith, so... And what did I get from that ruin? Ah, it was a culture boost. Well, now is the time to figure out what I am going to go into. Tradition, liberty, probably not honor, or maybe piety. Piety is tempting, but piety is also very, very weak compared to liberty and tradition. Seeing as how I'm already looking at settlement expansion opportunities, I think I'm going to go down liberty. But first, I will adopt the first round of tradition, because that's normally a solid investment. It gives me an immediate 3 culture in the capital, which isn't bad. And if I find out that this map is pretty small, then maybe I'll opt for a small, tall empire instead. So we'll put 1 point into tradition to start with. Yes. And that'll give us a nice early culture boost, and then we'll see if we actually want to continue going down that tree. My scout found some more ruins, and I got 90 gold. Okay, I don't think there's anything I want to buy with that 90 gold at this point. I could buy another scout, but no, I think I'll just hold on to that for now. Turn 6, somebody has founded a pantheon. God of the Sea, +1 production from fishing boats. Sounds like we might have more of a coastal civilization out there. Could be maybe a Japan or a Denmark. And as for me, I have to deal with this barbarian encampment, so I'll heal a little bit and keep attacking them. But my capital right here, yeah, I think we're on the very northernmost part of the map, because there's a lot of tundra up here, but the continent keeps going down, so we're probably pretty close to the North Pole is my guess. Oh, Sophia! There is a militaristic city-state up here with me. Well, that's nice. Maybe we'll become friends. That would be very nice. Ooh, and I have to decide what I'm going to do for another policy. I was kind of hoping to explore more of this map before I decided on that, but yeah. Alright, let's decide on what we're going to do. I think I am actually going to start pursuing liberty, because it seems like I have a few more expansion opportunities to the south. So yes, invest in liberty for now. So I have a point in tradition and a point in liberty. Liberty's not great to start off with, but once I settle a second city, we can hopefully hit the ground running. And we should also invest in animal husbandry, because I want to see if I have any horses nearby so I can build my unique unit. That would be a good thing to know. And now that we have finished building the monument in Constantinople, why don't you build a shrine? Start getting faith as soon as possible. A second pantheon has been founded, Goddess of the Hunt, +1 food from camps. Okay, so someone else is focusing a little bit on growth. Not sure where they are. I'm still kind of exploring my little peninsula right now, is what it seems like. This little arm sticking out here from what might be the mainland down here. So, yes, maybe we'll figure out soon who chose Goddess of the Hunt. It seems like a couple of barbarians have started to attack my scout. So, yeah, gonna have to build a couple more troops and take these guys out, because they're gonna start harassing me soon. So, Constantinople, why don't you build... Ooh, a granary is tempting, though. +3 food, because I have that deer tile. Ooh, do I want that +3 food? It would be nice to have, but I think I need to get at least 1 warrior out so I can deal with that encampment first. We have researched the animal husbandry technology, and I do see I have a couple of horses not too far away from Constantinople, within workable range even, so... yeah, it's something, I guess. I don't see anything else along the way. Oh, and these barbarians are giving my warrior a bit of problem as well. Alright, why don't we withdraw you for now? That way we'll be able to clear out this encampment, and then I'll send you both on your way. Ooh, quite a few barbarians bearing down on me. 3 warriors against my 1 warrior and a scout. This is... yeah, alright, hurry up and get this warrior over here. Yeah, he's not doing so well. But this guy will be able to hold him off, I think. We need a couple more troops to take these guys out. This is a little tedious. Yes, he lost almost all of his health in 1 turn, so why don't I just quick heal you and let you keep healing? And let's clear out that encampment at least. Alright, so 1 warrior is down, and they won't be able to spawn anymore, so Hopefully that'll work to my benefit. Oh, there is one barbarian left, but he ran away. Well, alright. Let's try and make our way over to him. There, I see him still. Hopefully we'll be able to get him next turn. And a Pantheon! I can found a Pantheon! Good googly moogly, what am I gonna choose? Obviously anything that gives me faith is great, so Tundra tiles without forest? No, Dance of the Aurora is absolutely terrible. Desert tiles? No, there's no desert tiles. No copper, iron, or salt anywhere near me. I think what I'm actually going to do is go with One with Nature, plus 4 faith from Natural Wonders, because I do have a Natural Wonder not too far away from me, so I'll settle around here in a couple of turns, and not only will this give me 6 faith naturally, but another plus 4 faith because of my Pantheon, yes. So once I get that Pantheon over here, we can get this going nice and quick, generate a lot of faith. It's only a simple plus 4 faith, but I think that's a good thing. I really hope that works out to my advantage. And another social policy. It's only turned 23, but I've already got 3 of these unlocked, now 4. Well, why don't we go with Republic, plus 1 production in every city and additional bonus when producing buildings. Yes. Yeah, I think we'll be able to complete the Liberty Tree without much of a hassle. I still haven't been able to see what's down here. It would be nice to know how much room I have to expand, but yeah, we'll make our way down there now that we've cleared out these barbarians. Now, I am somewhat tempted to go for Stonehenge for that plus 5 faith, but it's going to take 17 turns. I really don't think I'd be able to successfully complete it. I have no idea who else is on the board, and yeah, early game wonders are usually pretty quickly taken by the AI, so maybe instead let's just produce a Droman, get a naval ranged unit out on the field, and try and examine some of these coastal areas. While I'm sending my scout down to explore the land, I'll send the ship down to explore the waters. That sounds like a smart move. And another barbarian encampment right where I'm trying to settle. Alright, well, I'll get my warrior out here, and this warrior, finish it off. There we go. And this scout can heal a little bit. Now, my settler, where am I specifically going to settle? Down here? I don't think so. I don't see any luxuries down here. Plus, I want to settle near this mountain, and there's some whales over here, so maybe I'll settle right here. Yeah, that way it's still within range of Constantinople, by way of the sea. And I've got some marble and some incense. Yeah, settling right here seems to be a very good idea. I think I'll do that. And here we go, second city. Adrianople. Beautiful, right there. And there's a barbarian nearby. Let's bombard him. Very nice. So I've got 2 cities now. Constantinople, my capital, and Adrianople, not too far away. And it's already got the Pantheon in the city. So once I have 1 or 2 more citizens, I'll be able to work this tile for 10 faith. 10 faith. Oh yes, that'll put me in very good standing. Hopefully I'll be able to get a religion now. Let's just have Adrianople start building a library. That way Constantinople can start building a library too. And once we have those both together, we'll be able to build the university, which will give us a nice, strong boost to science. Yes. Not doing too bad. Yeah, the map has actually turned out pretty good in my favor. Having this natural wonder here, yeah, I think that's going to be a very big help. And I've got the Droman completed. Oh, no, this worker walked over here and found a barbarian encampment. This is why you should never let your workers auto-improve tiles, because they'll do stupid things like this. He's going to get captured next turn. Grief. Well, alright. I'll have to come back. No, I really need to have that worker improve these tiles, so I guess once we've taken out this encampment, I'll have these warriors come back and clear out this encampment. Oh, lucky me. The barbarians did not attack this worker. I really lucked out there. Well, let's not squander this opportunity. Wow, there are a lot of barbarians in the field right now. Let's keep blasting them and hitting their encampments and try and get them out of here, because I'm tired of dealing with them. Now, Sophia wants us to clear out this barbarian encampment, so I'm going to do that soon. I'm bombarding it with my Droman, and I've got a warrior coming up to clear out this encampment, so they'll be happy about that. Why don't I pledge to protect them? Yes, and let's show them that I mean my promise, and hopefully that'll increase our reputation with that city-state, and I won't have to waste any time building units. Maybe Sophia will give me a couple of them. Constantinople is growing very quickly, almost got 6 citizens, working some of these tiles, focusing on growth. Not bad. What am I going to build here? Stonehenge is still available. Oh, It's very, very tempting, but I know if I start building it, I'm going to regret it. Why don't we get one archer out? Just one archer, just to increase our numbers a little bit, because I'm tired of dealing with these barbarians. I want to go down here and explore. I see the border of some civilization, and I see some ruins they haven't picked at, but too many barbarians. I'll try and go around them, but I feel like that scout's going to die pretty quickly. Alright, so warrior takes out that barbarian. Good. And the scout is still alive, hasn't been damaged, and I do have the ability to... Oh, I thought there was a civilization down here, but it's just a river. No, never mind. Let's see what's in these ruins. Mining technology, good. I'll be able to pull this gold out of the ground. Very useful. Finished building the archer. Why don't you have a cargo ship? That seems like a good thing to build. We'll send some food down to my second city, have that grow a bit more. Ooh, but we're getting a little low on happiness, so... Again, Stonehenge is right there. Ooh. Alright, we're not in a good spot to build a cargo ship just yet, but... Another Droman wouldn't be terrible. I'm going to throw the dice here. Go for Stonehenge. And I have another social policy. Ooh. +1 happiness for both of my cities. Well, a little bit of happiness is nice, but... Ooh. I really do want to settle a bit more, too. Then again, I can't settle until I've cleared the area of more barbarians, so... Sure, we'll go with meritocracy. That brings me up to 3 happiness, which is not terrible, but... Yeah, hopefully we'll be able to clear this place out and do a bit more settling soon. Clear out that encampment? Good. Now my Droman is free to explore. What else is around here? Probably not a whole lot since we're near the North Pole. Ooh, another city-state down here. A cultural city-state. Florence. Hello, Florence. Well, I found 2 city-states so far, but I haven't found any other civilizations, and it's turned 40, which is a bit peculiar. Ooh, and there's a barbarian encampment down here. Well... I'll just have you heal, and once you're fully healed, we'll be able to take that out. Yeah, lots of barbarians, getting kind of annoying. A lot of wonders just got built. Terracotta Army, Statue of Zeus, and the Hanging Gardens. So somebody's gone through honor, somebody's gone through tradition, and yeah, someone's built the Terracotta Army, which means we might have a couple of warmongers in this game. Gotta watch out for that. But even if they are warmongers, I don't think I'll have to worry about them too much because, yeah... We are off in this pretty isolated peninsula, and I haven't met anybody yet, so plenty of room to expand down here. Turn 46, and we have entered the classical era. I'm not sure how much that compares to everybody else. Let me check the tech tree. Yeah, someone's got mathematics, because they got the Hanging Gardens. Someone's got the Terracotta Army, so we know they went through construction. So, yes, people are definitely already into the classical era, and they're probably starting to enter the medieval era. Especially since Compass only takes 19 turns to research compared to Education and Chivalry's 24. So somebody probably already has Compass under their belt, which means I need to catch up quicker. Get philosophy, get the National College going, and get that done as fast as possible. Oh, Stonehenge was built. I only had 3 turns left. I knew that was a gamble. I should not have taken it. I got close, though, unfortunately. Yep, and someone else has a religion. Orthodoxy. Well, I wanted Orthodoxy because I'm Byzantium. Well... Alright, I'm not going to get Stonehenge, and what am I going to build now? Another settler would be nice, but first I got to get the National College. So I guess go ahead and build a cargo ship, and then hopefully pretty soon I'll be able to build the National College. I've got a bit of gold here, so maybe I want to buy something for Adrianople to help it grow a bit. I got a shrine. Ooh, but if I get some growth going, yeah, a worker would not be bad. If I get a bit more growth, I'll be able to start working this tile. So I think in the... Yeah, what is the best thing I can do right now? Probably a granary, right? It gives me an immediate +2 food, which will free up someone to start working this mountain, right? Yeah, we'll do that. Granary. Bam. Alright, and it's still focusing on growth, +3 food, but we're going to hinder that a little bit. So we can definitely get more faith. Yes, 11 faith per turn. We've slowed growth in Adrianople pretty badly, which is definitely not good, but yeah, in 5 turns we'll have this cargo ship and we'll bring some more food over to them. But I really want to get some faith because I really, really want to get a religion, and it's going to be very difficult to do so. World's most progressive people. Well, someone's got 2 more cultural policies than I do, but yeah, for the most part we've all got about 5. So I'm not doing too bad in terms of culture, it's just science I'm pretty far behind on. And I found Vatican City. Where are you? Vatican City, a faith-generating city-state. Well, yes, I definitely want to be your friend. I pledge to protect you, because if there's something I can do to appease you to get some more faith, I may very well take you up on that. And Florence. Florence is my friend. 46 friendship. Very nice. Giving me an extra 3 culture. Very happy to have that. Thank you, Florence. Thank you for being a friend. Vatican City, I hope you become friends as well. Ooh, somebody founded a pantheon. Goddess of Protection, plus 30% combat strength. Yeah, that's a pretty weak belief, but one that the AI seems to like a lot, so it's not surprising that got taken. Nevertheless, I would like to find some of these civilizations. Turn 50 and I still don't know who else is on the map. Let's keep exploring with my droman. I've got to find somebody eventually, right? Aha!
Aloha,
Polynesia. I met one of your trade routes, apparently, going through Vatican City. I don't think I've ever met a civilization that way before. Kind of amusing. Someone built the pyramids. Someone built the Museum of Halicarnassus. Yes, many wonders are being built, but unfortunately not by me. We need to focus on growth right now. Let's see if I can figure out exactly where Polynesia is. I don't know if I want them to know exactly where I am, but if they offer to trade embassies, I might take them up on that offer. Let's keep exploring with the scout. Ooh, somebody else down here. Is that possibly France? Indeed it is! Napoleon of France, sending out a settler. Alright, keep exploring a little bit more. Got a cargo ship ready. Bring some food to Adrianople, please. And here is the Hawaii capital, Honolulu. That's where Polynesia is, huh? Alright, so France and Polynesia might be duking it out for a culture victory, which is fine by me. And Wittenberg, another religious city-state. Well, I kind of wish those guys were closer to me. Vatican and Wittenberg. Alright, well, I'll keep exploring. Looks like this continent does get pretty big to the south. Room enough for 2 civilizations, but plenty of room to expand here if I can do that pretty quickly. 1 or 2 more cities would be very nice here. Ooh, and here's the Great Barrier Reef, not too far from France, although it doesn't look like anyone will be able to settle that anytime soon. Keep exploring, see what else we have here. This is a pretty big continent. Yeah, plenty of room for you guys to expand to the south. Hopefully Polynesia doesn't start coming up this way, but regardless, yeah, I should probably start doing that soon. Next turn I'll have philosophy available, so I'll stop working on this cargo ship to get one of those really popular national colleges, and then immediately after that, yeah, definitely need to settle a 3rd city before someone blocks us off from that. Now, I think we need to start making our way to theology because, yeah, again, heavily emphasizing faith right now. So theology seems to be a pretty smart thing to go for. Yeah, if I get the Grand Temple up by building a temple in all cities, that'd be a smart thing to do. A lot of faith. I would really like to get this faith up. Maybe even build a wonder. I'd have to get really lucky because, I think they have unlocked theology, those other guys. But it's definitely a smart thing to do. Do theology and make our way to education. We definitely need to make up lost ground when it comes to scientific progress. And another cultural policy. Let's get that 3rd settler and get that 3rd city up and running after we have finished the National Library, or the National College. That'll take 6 turns. Plenty of time to move this guy down here, and then wait until I'm ready to settle him.
أنا السلطان ديال مراكش.
Morocco! I've found Morocco. No, we're not declaring war on Morocco. They've got swords and everything. But it's nice to know that they're down here. So another civilization that's really good at going for a cultural victory, competing with Polynesia and France. So I hope they start tearing each other apart. That would really make my day. Great Prophet, turn 59, and we have a Great Prophet. Let's just deal with that quickly. Yes, Great Prophet, found a religion. And since someone already took Orthodoxy, I guess I will go with Judaism. No one ever takes Judaism, so it's mine now. And this is the true Orthodoxy, so I'm calling this Orthodoxy. This is the Jewish Orthodoxy. And I still have the bonus faith from natural wonders, but what else will I add to this religion now? Do I have mosques available? I do. I have mosques available. Pagodas would also not be terrible if I thought I might run into a happiness problem, but I think mosques. Definitely mosques. Tithe and mosques, a very nice thing to choose. Yes. Oh, and I'm Byzantium, so, what else am I going to have? A lot of things to choose from. I'm going to have to sift through this because there is a lot of things I could pick. Boy, I tell you, there are so many good things here, it's difficult to choose. Religious texts. My religion spreads faster. Ooh, actually, let me check quickly. Let me quickly check and see if these guys have any religion. France? No, they have a pantheon. They have +2 faith from quarries, so they have a little bit of emphasis on faith. They might be a bit of a problem. Polynesia, they have the +1 production from fishing boats. I'll be able to take them, I think. And Morocco does not have anything yet. Okay, so maybe I do want to start spreading this religion pretty quickly. It's difficult to make the choice. Religious texts is very, very nice, but I also kind of really want to get pagodas. And I'm also partial to any beliefs that just give me a bonus to production. All of those, very, very nice. Well, I guess I'm not going to go for guruship since my cities aren't going to necessarily be tall. Why don't we go with, we're going to actually go with religious texts to spread this religion as fast as we can. Yes, found this religion. Oh, and it's not Judaism, it's Orthodoxy. Actually, that might get confusing, calling it Orthodoxy and Orthodoxy, so I'm just going to call mine True Orthodoxy. Yes, True Orthodoxy involves a Jewish 6-point star. And let's spread True Orthodoxy all over this continent. The real Orthodoxy. Well, that's a weird land formation. Just a square block of snow? No, apparently that's the coastline, but it's rendering as a block of... Weird. I've never seen that kind of glitch before. It's very weird. But no matter. Continuing onward. Well, most literate people. I am 6th at 15 technologies. And, wow, I'm not too far behind the first player who has 18. So we're catching up pretty quickly. Good. That's what I like to see. Now it's time to settle a third city. Yep, I have the National College built, so it's time to settle a third city. Let's see, where am I going to put it? Right here would not be terrible. I'd have access to these whales, but not a whole lot else. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to settle 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 cities there would be pretty nice, pretty tight, and I'd still be 1, 2, 3, 4 away from Honolulu. So I would be able to do that. So why don't I just move this city, this settler over here, once this Frenchman gets out of my way. Yeah, I will move the settler and settle pretty close to Polynesia, who I'm sure will not be happy about that, but I need to start cramming these cities in. Just jam them all right in. A lot of things are happening right now. Somebody built the Parthenon, but I'm not sure who, which means someone else is going for a strong cultural victory. Good. I'm glad for that. Great Wall was built somewhere. I'm not terribly surprised. Sounds like there might be a couple of warmongers out there. But, yeah. Alright, we've got a pretty good eye on the continent now. We've got France down here with 4 cities. And Morocco down here with what looks to be 2 cities, and Polynesia with what looks to be 2 cities. So plenty of room for them to expand down here. France is starting to get a little tight, and it's also getting a bit tight for me up here. But I still have room for 1, 2, maybe 3 more cities down here. So we'll do that pretty quickly. And yeah, try and figure out what victory condition we're going to start going for. Okay, it is time to settle this city right here near Honolulu. Bam! Nicaea. Very nice. And let's see, what I'm going to have you build? Let's have you build a shrine, because I want a shrine and a temple. So hopefully I'll be able to build that special building that unlocks through theocracy. Theology, yes. We'll have the Grand Temple built once you all have temples, which is going to not take too long for you and you. But you, we've got to start growing you up a bit quickly, so yes. Once I get a little bit more money, maybe I'll purchase a couple things for you, get you growing pretty quickly. And yeah, once I've got my worker rescued from these barbarians that came out of nowhere, I'll send him down here and improve some of these tiles. Another religion was founded. Medieval era, yes. I can purchase a mosque for faith in Constantinople. Yes, mosque. Getting 23 faith per turn. Very lovely. Very nice. I have discovered theology. Good. Growing our religion very quickly. And who's got a religion? France. Yes, I thought France might have a religion soon. They got Catholicism. So a little bit more happiness. All right, they are planning to grow pretty quickly, apparently. +2 happiness in every city with gardens. And +1 happiness for every 2 cities following this religion. So they are focusing on growth, it would seem. But I don't think they're too big of a threat right now. Now, Adrianople. Let's get another worker out, and then after that, I think I might actually try and go for the Hagia Sophia. Because after all, it would be appropriate. I am Byzantium. Get a free temple. Well, I already have a temple, so that's not really appealing, but a great profit and +3 faith. I do like that, yes. I would like to have that. Oh, these barbarians killed my archer. Well, I'm running out of troops. Okay, I'm going to have to start building troops soon because these barbarians are starting to be a real hassle. Yeah, start bringing these troops home. We're going to have to start fighting these guys off because it's really getting ridiculous. I have enough faith to purchase a mosque in Adrianople, right? No, I don't. Adrianople does not have the religion yet, unfortunately. How much? 1 follower. Well, I guess we're going to have to spread this religion before we can start buying mosques. So, buy a missionary and start spreading this religion. Oh, the great mosque of Gen was built in a faraway land. Yeah, they're starting to crank them out. Ooh, I can finish Liberty. Representation? Yes, good. It gives me a free great person. Oh, let's definitely go with a great prophet. Or should I go for a great scientist? That would also be a good thing to go for. Or a great engineer, which would help me... Ooh. No, it looks like someone has already built the Hagia Sophia, so... That's very disappointing. Alright, a lot of contenders for faith this game. I guess I'll go for a great prophet then, because I really need to enhance this religion as fast as I can. So, let's do that. Enhance a religion. Okay, I've got one with nature, tithe, mosques, and religious texts. Now I'm going to give you... I guess we'll go with... itinerant preachers. Religion spreads to cities farther away, so we have that combined with religious texts. It will spread farther and faster. So that's a very nice combination, I think. And as for the second follower belief, I think we'll go with temples provide 2 happiness in cities with 5 followers, because if I expand as much as I'm hoping to, I'm going to have a happiness problem. So, yes, +2 happiness in cities with 5 followers. That sounds like a smart thing to do, right? Yes, we'll go with religious center. Temples provide happiness in cities with 5 followers. So we'll have temples and mosques in as many cities as we can. And we're going to have to settle as many cities as we can, too. So a little bit more happiness. Good. Staying above the line of 0. Let's take out these barbarians and spread our religion. Well, I may not have been able to get the Hagia Sophia like I wanted, but maybe I'll be able to get Borobudur. Takes 13 turns, and I get 3 free missionaries, and I get +5 faith. Very nice. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I actually might need to build a circus soon. I'm financially doing all right, but I am starting to suffer happiness penalties, so... yeah, we will actually try and go for Borobudur. Let's get that, and try and get our religion out there as fast as we can. The world's most progressive people. I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm not down at 6, but I'm not up at 10 either. I'm at a nice, respectable 8. 8 social policies. Very nice. Yes. Alright, Honolulu's borders have grown a bit, so now they're bucking up against Nicaea, but I don't think they're a problem yet. Yeah, and let's spread our religion there and make them true orthodoxy as well. And get my worker down here, improve some of their tiles. Yeah, Nicaea's growing quite nicely. I'm sorry. Well, I guess I'm not going to build Borobudur. As soon as I started building it, someone else finished it off. Well, okay, fine. Constantinople. I guess go ahead and build a market. Not a whole lot else for you. Keep improving these tiles. And keep buying mosques. Yes, a mosque in Adrianople. 23 faith per turn. Not bad. Yep, still working this mountain. Very nice. Alright, yeah. Get our faith up. Keep building faith. You want as much faith as possible. Ooh, France bullied Vatican City. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It won't create a divide between us because I haven't been doing much with them anyway. So if you can bully them, then yeah, so be it. Yeah, Vatican City. Yeah, we didn't have a very good relationship with them anyway, so go ahead. That means France has a pretty big army I need to be wary of, but they're still pretty far away from me, and there's a bunch of rough terrain in between us, so I'm not concerned about that. Hopefully they'll turn it on Morocco or Polynesia. I have a new social policy available, and since I finished off Liberty, I need to decide what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to consider the traditional tree. That's fine. Not honor, obviously. Probably not aesthetics anyway. Too many contenders for a cultural victory. Commerce wouldn't be terrible, but I think we can do better than that. Exploration, that's pretty good because we do have a lot of coastal cities, actually. Yeah, all 3 cities that we have are coastal cities, so maybe exploration. Yeah, might not be terrible. I guess I really don't need faith right now, so I don't think I'll invest in piety. So patronage would be okay. Yeah, we're going to go down exploration because we have a lot of coastal cities. So exploration would be a good thing to go for. Spread our religion to Honolulu, the capital of Polynesia. Good. Now Honolulu is following our religion. Very nice. They covet lands we currently own. That's to be expected, and they have quite a few wonders. Huh. Well, Honolulu is somewhat vulnerable. If I build up my army... Yeah, if I build up my navy, actually... Yeah, Honolulu might be pretty easy to take. It's something worth considering, I suppose. And as for what I'm going to research next... Ooh, well... Yes, since we're so very far behind when it comes to our army, our land army, why don't we instead neglect ironworking? We don't need workers, we don't need warriors... I guess we really don't need the forge or the workshop. Let's go for the astronomy. Let's enter the Renaissance era, get caravels, and build up our naval supremacy. That seems like a smart thing to do. The most literate people. Ooh. So everyone else is ahead of me. I'm last, unfortunately, but I'm not too far behind. Yeah, they've got 24 to my 22, so I'm still pretty close. I'm still keeping pace. Let's connect these cities. Let's connect these 3 cities together. We got plenty of happiness and enough room for another city, but I think I might actually want to invest in Honolulu. Specifically invest in taking Honolulu away from Polynesia because they've got quite a few wonders and a nice strategic location, some silver, some whales. It would be pretty easy to take them, actually. Yeah, maybe not by land because they have quite a few troops, but that is a very precarious position, able to be hit from multiple sides, so... Yeah, let's consider that at least. Unfortunately, Nicaea needs to get a university up post-haste. That's going to take 17 turns. Ugh. Well, I really need to start building ships. I really do. But unfortunately, yeah, science has to take priority. I really got to get universities up in all of my cities so I can get that university building up as well. Oh, Napoleon has declared war on Vatican City. Really? So these 4 cities, with Orleans as a jumping point, going to attack Vatican City, which has a river in front of it, and a bit of rough terrain, but yeah, maybe it would be pretty easy to take. I don't know. Maybe I want to help them out. Maybe send a couple of warriors down. I haven't been using these warriors. Maybe I'll donate them as troops for them, since I'm switching from a land army to a mostly naval force. Oh yeah, France is not wasting any time. Got a couple of pikemen and a swordsman up here. Let's just put this warrior down here. Yeah, and some composite bowmen. I'll just try and block him off. I'll just park my warrior right here so you can't get by him, and that'll hopefully help Vatican City out a little bit. Oh, Vatican City is losing a lot, actually. Yeah, they're down to medium health. Oh yeah, Vatican City is going to fall, no doubt about that. Let's convert that quickly. Yeah, but Vatican City will not be independent for much longer. That's too bad. And another social policy, let's get 3 production in all of my cities. Very good thing to invest in. Alright, we have astronomy under our belt now, very nice. Let's go ahead and get construction, that will only take 1 turn. And then maybe engineering for a second trade route. Sure. I don't think there's anything else I desperately need, although navigation for frigates requires iron. How much iron do I have? I've got 6 iron. Do I really want to go that far into the Renaissance era without researching this classical era technology? Yeah, I think I kind of do. I want frigates. I want to have a nice, strong naval army because that is how we succeed. Yeah, so we're going to invest in... Yeah, we're going to try and jump ahead in the technology a little bit, try and get 2 frigates, and then build up a naval army. And Vatican City falls to the French. Well, I think it's time that... I was going to think about denouncing them, but I don't know. I don't know. I am looking to go to war with Polynesia, so I don't know. What do you think, Morocco? I'll wait to see what they think about that. If both of those guys denounce France, then I will join in. But yeah, I want to go to war with Honolulu if I can soon. And it's going to take... Nicaea is almost done with their university, then we'll start building up troops there. Yeah, so improve this terrain as much as we can. We need Nicaea to be a nice big city. Kamehameha is secretly plotting against me. Well, that's fine. I'm secretly plotting against him. Nothing strange about that. Well, I think this is a good spot to leave off. We've got France here with their 5 cities. Just recently added Vatican City as their 6th. Not terrible, but it's one fewer city-state we can deal with. Morocco's got 4 cities down here, starting to get a little bit of my religion in there, but they haven't converted to the true faith yet. In fact, there are a couple of heretics, I'm sure, trying to spread their faith. I'm generating 28 faith, which is quite a lot. I don't have anything to buy. I've got mosques in all 3 of my cities right now, so every time I have the ability, I purchase a missionary and just start sending them out, and pretty soon this entire continent will be following my religion. It might take a while, but it'll happen. So we're off to a really, really good start. We're not too far behind in technology. We're holding our own. The terrain has been very beneficial. We've been mostly isolated. We've been able to expand quite a bit. A little bit more room here too, but France is going to start giving us the squeeze, I feel. But yeah, not too bad. And Honolulu is looking a little appetizing, so we'll see what happens next time. In the grand scheme of things, I probably should figure out what victory condition I'm going to go for. Definitely not culture victory. I don't think I'd be able to keep up with France and Morocco. Definitely not a domination victory. I don't have time for that. But yes, either science or diplomacy. And with the lack of city-states, yeah, it looks like I'm going to be boxed into a science victory again, which is fine. It's fine. We need to start investing into science anyway, so yes. Join me next time. We'll start pursuing a scientific victory, build up our navy, and maybe we'll use it on our friend Kamehameha here. Yes, those extra whales would come in handy, especially if we find any other civilizations. So we'll see what happens next time. We'll expand a little bit more, I think, try and find a little bit more land to settle, and maybe take Honolulu for ourselves. And hopefully we'll stop there, but maybe not. I don't know. I guess time will tell, so I hope you join me for that. Thank you for joining me for this, and I'll see you again soon.